Si tu m'aimes, aime-moi fort. Tu veux le feed, je suis dans le club, tu parles trop fort. 1 million, 2 millions, je suis 800 d'or. Je connais le avant le fisc et tous les accords. Je les vois tourner tous autour de ma comme un chaise musicale. Comme si je fais 200 000 en vente digitale. Mon gros même. C'est toi qui penses seulement qui. Tu penses que c'est l'entourage, mais c'est moi. Aime-moi fort. Tu veux le feed, je suis dans le club, tu parles trop fort. Avant le fisc et tous les accords. Beaucoup de papiers, pas de langue de bois. Lance les sacs au jean.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset. You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Embiid can't hit. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
From deep, Reeves. Thompson with the block. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. Off the inbound.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Simons outside. Inside. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Thompson. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. And here's Bailey for 3. Here's Klingon. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Thompson with a steal. Simons with a steal. Right side Reeves. Jacks up a 3. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance point.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Pass to Klingon. Off target from outside. No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve. And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Back to Simons. Here's Embiid. Rejected by Klingon.
I like this. The sheer size and reach of Klingon was a big factor in him finding that block.
And it's good for two.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
So it's the home team now. 9-point game. Brooks outside. It's tipped. It's Thompson, high post. Here's Flag. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
First personal foul.
And Anthony Simons has grown his reputation, but he still flies a little under the radar, Stan.
BA, he hasn't been in high visibility situations, like an epic playoff game that puts you on everyone's map. But opponents sure.
Oh my
look
goodness!
out.
Fired at home!
Oh, indeed.
Nice.
Well, you see Thompson's explosion there. I mean, just an insanely quick first step. All the defender can do is bump him. They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
Yeah, a skilled player can work around the mismatch. He's used to dealing with larger guys.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Back to Simons. Thompson with a steal. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Tips it. Controls the rebound and the putback. Simons has got his second basket of the night.
Look, when you don't put a body on him, he makes things happen.
It's rebounded by Wade.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Oh, the release, the height. Reeves really knows his three-point shot inside and out.
Pass to Brown. Back to Thompson. Here's Klingon. Let's go with a three. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. To the middle. Here's Brooks. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Back to Thompson. Pass to Flag. The three ball. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Up 9. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now Thompson. Driving inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Van Vliet outside. Outside Robinson. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Team foul.
At one point, they led by 16. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, he's just so strong on the glass. This guy, Carter, has the capability of being a double-double guy.
Pass to Brown. This one for three. It's rebounded by Salon.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Brown with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
From about 19. And that one comes up a bit short.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one. And this kind of sixth slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Pass to Robinson. Shoots. Bull grabs the board. Back to Thompson. Outside heel. Here's the three. The rebound by Carter. Robinson on the wing. Takes a three. The shot no good.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Pass to Flagg. Back to Thompson. Outside heel. Launches a three. Outside Strus. Now Van Vliet. Outside Carter. Shot clock at 6. Outside Robinson. And it's all from three-point range.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Great positioning on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Pass to Brown. Back to Thompson. With the drive. Rebound by Van Vliet. Now Robinson. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Back to Thompson. Back to Brown. The three. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Pass to heel. Now Brown. From the arc. It's rebounded by Salon.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
On the wing, Strus. Thompson with a steal. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Robinson. Over Flagg. Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got 5 points.
Well, this is Robinson at his best. He can really do damage off the catch.
Here's Thompson. He's got 27. They set the pick. Pass to Bowl. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. And so that brings the first half to a close. Up by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, folks.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, B.A. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the play.
And so the timeout by Jordy Fernandez here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Too many wasted possessions. He's getting in bad situations and then failing to kick the ball out to more ready shooters.
Thompson with it. Going inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That first step is so dangerous with Amin. I mean, he was just gone.
Van Vliet right side. Passes along. Now here's Strus. Thompson scanning the floor. Oh, clanks the dunk. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Pass to Carter. Got it. Good job in the low post. Carter's got a second bucket on the night.
Well, that's how effective Carter Jr. can be inside, using his size to his advantage.
Here's Bailey, covered by Strus. Offensive board. Here's Flag. Now here's Thompson. That's 29 for him. Shot clock at 3. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. The drive by Brooks. Three-pointer Embiid. Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
The home team on D. They trail by 3. Pass to Klingon. Second shot opportunity.
And when it comes to defensive wings, Brooks is as good as it gets.
And it's Simons missing. Here we go. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Pass to Wade. Now here's Embiid. Guarded by Klingon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Brooks. Now Embiid. Guarded by Klingon. Fades back. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. To the wing on the left. Down low. one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reeves.
The ball goes to the away.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Thompson attacking. Brooks with the rebound.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Clingan with a screen. Pass to Brown. Back to Thompson. Fires the 3. It's good on the putback.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
That's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Thompson. Joel Embiid pulls it down. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, he needs to take a deep breath and start playing with more control. Those 5 turnovers aren't helping them stay in this fight.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Embiid, high post. And Embiid fires it home.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Pass to Thompson. Healed for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Here's Simons. And that one's good. Simons has got 8 points.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Oh, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Back to Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. Going all the way to the rack. Thompson outside. Outside Brown. Shot clock at 5. Hield fires from way outside. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Up 4. And
51.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And here is Thompson. Pass to Bailey. For 3, Clingan. The rebound by Embiid. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good for Brooks.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Clingan inside. Out to Thompson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And Allie, thank you for that.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Now Simons. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Textbook pick and roll. Simons is a natural at running these sets.
Back to Thompson. Outside Brown. It's Thompson, high post. Just 4 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Oh, misses the dunk. Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And it's tied up with that one.
Well, you have to appreciate a high-octane player like Anthony Simons. He runs the floor and just outworks other guys.
Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start, great composure and determination.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Outside Reeves. Three-pointer. And Klingon pulls it down.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest. And what an explosive finisher. Flag's going to give us plenty of highlights in his career.
Simons. And Klingon pulls it down. Here's Thompson. Oh, misses the dunk. And here's Reeves outside. Wade. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This
It's harder. Thompson.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
That one's off. And he's good on the second.
They're ahead for now, but that miss could come back to bite them.
Here's Reeves. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul of the game.
They're starting a new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic.
Klingon inside. Now Thompson. On the take. Oh, the stuff.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Brooks. Picked by Carter. Blocked. He lets it go. Thompson with it. And they get it back. They set the screen. There's the drive. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Yeah, just a huge bucket for Reeves. How this guy goes undrafted, I'll never know.
For three. Money from three.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Brooks outside. Bailey pulls it down.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Brown fires. Knocks down the trifecta.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
You can tell the moment the pass left his hands, he knew he messed up.
On the wing, Brooks. Outside Simons. Releases. Oh, he needed it, and he got it. Here's Thompson. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The visiting club takes the win.